I think the biggest one that we had was probably our game development, because that's not something that we've really launched that well at our school yet. I think they're working on getting that as an entrance level class for our high school, but that's one that I know none of the four of us have had.
Just working with the new softwares and everything like that, it just kind of brought us into the I can't think of the word, the community or stuff like that. So
I mean, it helps. It helps a lot, actually. I mean, the opportunity I have between the dual credit program my school is offering and here, I'll be able to graduate from Lakeland in one year rather than spending 2 years here to earn my associates.
Definitely.
Definitely, I feel like here we're able to actually be in an environment where it is like at college. I mean, we are here and at college, so definitely helps us to prepare. Definitely just
You're your own boss, more or less.
Yeah.
Like in high school, you always have like a teacher on top of, making sure you get your grades in. But here, you're kind of let on to do your own thing for a little bit, like turn in your work, get your work done, but do it at your own pace.
There was definitely a couple courses that I feel were more challenging than others, but it's a nice break from the usual humdrum of high school, the same math, science, those courses over and over. Nice experience to have.
no,
Definitely.
definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I think just the opportunities in, if you're looking to get a degree anywhere in the IT field from Lakeland, I feel like it just puts you so far ahead of everyone else that not only are you going to be able to graduate sooner, but I feel like you're almost going to have more opportunities to take the classes and not have to spend as much time as you would, allowing you to get into the field faster.
I also feel like if you're interested in the field, that you can actually take the time and explore the classes that are offered in the Career Academy, and you can definitely branch off of those and go to like a specialty field. Like if someone, likes to code a lot, they can go into programming or something like that.
I'm not even interested in the field, and I found it fun. Growing up with video games is something a lot of people do now, and in this program, you kind of find out how that works. You understand the programming side of it. You create your own video games. You learn like how the projects are made for video games. Just setting it up, what fields do what. You just learn a lot about that sort of stuff.
I think mine would have been probably the board game project we did right off the bat in game dev. That was awesome and something that I didn't expect coming in because, it's computer class. You don't expect to be, getting your hands dirty and whatnot. But that was kind of a fun class in general, just overall, because it really opened my eyes to seeing, you would expect liking video games that this would come natural, it would be easy, but really opened you up to some of the difficulties of that. And just working with the actual board games was just so much fun. So cool to see everybody's just broad creativity in that class, and that was probably one of the best projects I've ever done.
I really liked game development, and I like the Unity section of that. Being able to create your own 3D world, be able to walk around inside of it, create your own custom trees, set the lighting, just doing all the tiny, tiny details, setting everything right. Like, you can nitpick everything in there. You can have, when you open up a flashlight, you have that clicking noise. It's the tiny details like that you learn how to do that just completely fascinates somebody. I mean, listening to somebody breathe or like a heartbeat as you're moving around, being able to set those things inside of a video game in your own tiny 3D creation, it makes you appreciate everything else a tiny bit more.
Mine would probably be probably Visual Basic, just because knowing how to create your own user interface and be able to program it. I'm a programming person. I like to program, so I just have a lot of fun doing that and learning about it and taking the time, sitting down and just learning how to create it and be able to put it to use.
I actually like the PSA class, Practical Software Applications. I always liked Microsoft during school, Microsoft Word, Microsoft everything. It was cool because here at the Lakeland Academy we got to take the MOS tests, the Microsoft certification tests for free through this program, and which I think pretty much everybody passed every single one of them. So that gives us a competitive edge on like a resume or just in any field in general. We have that to add on to it. And it was a fairly simple class. It probably had the most workload of all the classes, but it was still fun, and I enjoyed it the most.
I would. I mean, I'd jump in with a heartbeat. Like, it wouldn't change my plans. I still plan on going into economics, but this program kind of gave me that college feel. It took away all the nerves I had coming into college, because it's mostly separated, you know, and then you get kind of tossed a couple high-level classes down in high school. This actually said, you know what, we think you're ready, come on over, and we'll set you in with us instead of sitting in with you, you know?
I'm the only junior in the group of all 10 or 11 kids that are in the IT Academy this year. And I will definitely be returning next year for the second year of it. I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with for our class load for next year, because this year just blew me away. Some of the classes we had were just absolutely so much fun. Some of them were a lot of work, but I don't think there's a class that any of us dreaded being in, and I think we were all pretty much excited to come to every class every day.